Today, we are going to be playing some humans. I'm also going to be playing some Phoenix later on. All of this is in preparation for SCG Pittsburgh coming up. It's the first open of Season 2. Pretty big season for me because I had a good Season 1 on the SCG Tour. And once again, trying to get qualified for that Players' Championship. So the first open is always the biggest and kind of sets the tone for the people that, grind for that season. Like a lot of people that spike the first open tend to decide to go to all the opens all of a sudden and try to qualify for the Players' Championship in that season. So there's kind of a lot riding on the first open. I'm going to go to all the opens no matter what, but it still does, like I said, set the tone for the rest of the season. So pretty excited. Team Modern is a pretty fun format. We played it at Columbus at the beginning of the year, and it was pretty sweet. You kind of get to do your own little Modern thing and still get the benefits of hanging out with your friends in a team tournament. So like I said, the Hogak Menace is kind of the elephant in the room, and I don't really intend on playing that deck. I think the way it loses is too frustrating to me, and I don't really understand, some of the sequencing very well. So given that I don't think I'm going to be playing Hogak, I think there's only two other options that I'm willing to consider that are well within my range, and that is Humans and Phoenix. So without further ado, this Humans list is one that we were testing a fair bit as a part of Team Nova, multiple members of my team for this weekend, which is myself, Rudy Brixa, and Chad Harney, were testing this list out. This is a list that I don't actually know where it came from. It was just, like I said, the one that we kind of have been tuning for a little while, and so I guess, you're going to go ahead and break that down. Honestly, Phoenix is good against Hogak. I agree. Actually, I think Humans is good against Hogak, too. The upside to Humans is that I think that Humans is good against Phoenix, whereas I don't think Phoenix is good against Humans. So, Phoenix, if you're trying to build this rock, paper, scissors, it doesn't actually end up being a clean rock, paper, scissors, where you have, Phoenix good against Hogak, you have Humans good against Hogak, but, it doesn't rotate, because, Humans is also good against Phoenix, whereas Phoenix is bad against her. So, it only goes like this, and then Hogak's just, by itself. Now, Hogak, of course, everyone says your deck is good against Hogak. Well, basically what that means is you think you play enough hate that you can beat the deck. Obviously, the deck is very powerful and tends to win most of the game ones. So, what people say when they say, I think my deck is good against Hogak, is that, you have a chance game one. That's saying a lot, given how powerful the deck is compared to other decks. And that you have enough hate packed in your sideboard to try to beat Hogak. And we have found in playing that Plague Engineer is actually pretty good against Hogak, so we kind of consider this partly a hate piece for Hogak, as well as, having obvious utility in the Humans matchup. And some of the other tribal decks, like Elves, for whatever reason, if you play against that. Vinturak, thank you much for the follow, I really appreciate it. We also have Ravenous Traps to help cover the Hogak matchup as well. This Humans list is pretty close to stock. You see the 4 Thalias. You're looking at a Deputy and a Bugler as the 2 flex slots. I kind of like the 1-1 in our deck. And you see we are also down a basic and down the Seachrome Coast for a Silent Clearing as a white source in another Horizon land, and Waterlogged Grove as a green source in another Horizon land. I'm kind of iffy on this. I'm trying out Silent Clearing tonight. I used to like more Waterlogged Groves, but I don't know. It just... With main deck Deputy, the white source is kind of nice. Also playing turn 1 Champion. I don't really know. I like keeping equal sources on everything, and it just kind of feels good. So I think that we're at least going to give this a try tonight. Also cast Kitesail Freebooter, which is kind of nice. And the old Plague Engineer out of the sideboard. So the black, I think that might swing it. I think it's really close. But that's about all there is to say about the mana base. Nothing too real wild going on there. So yeah, the rest of the main deck's pretty stock. The sideboard's kind of where you get to see a lot of the diversion and a lot of the development with Modern Horizons. As you see, we're still playing Auriok Champion, mostly as a concession to Burn and Mono Red Phoenix. Those decks are still popular enough that it's worth playing, but without the presence of Dredge, the card definitely loses a lot of stock, and you see we've cut from 3 to 2. We're playing another Deputy, which is good in the Phoenix matchup, also good in, the random permanence matchup. There's been an uptick of Urza decks, and it's pretty good there. And so I think Deputy's still a great option our deck has. Maybe not playing 3 is incorrect, but with 2 Buglers in the 75, I don't mind my chances of actually finding my Deputies, so I kind of like it. So that's part of the reason I have Bugler. Bugler gets a lot better when you have these more hateful sideboard cards that we've gotten to pick up in the form of Plague Engineer and Collector Ouphe, the old Ouphe. So we've gotten these more effective, more hateful cards from Modern Horizons, and Bugler helps find those. And so I think Bugler gains some stock in your deck as a sideboard option when you can use it as multiple copies of these narrow, hateful pieces. So you'll see the Bugler here. Also, like I said, lets us kind of function as maybe not needing a 3rd Deputy because we can Bugle to find it. Phyrexian Revoker, this is kind of a concession to, I don't know, Like, it's fine against Hogak, I think, because it stops Altar of Dementia. It's, like, got a lot of utility against Tron, which we've got a fair number of pieces for. You used to see a lot more pieces for Tron than we have now, whereas now we just have the Collector Ouphes and the Revokers to kind of help even up that matchup. And it comes in, like, random matches. Like, the Urza decks, it's going to be good there, and it's going to be good. I don't know. It has its spots. There's a bunch of... The format's kind of wild. Bailey doesn't come in against Phoenix, and that's pretty relevant. It'll come in against random stuff like Ad Nauseam or whatever to shut off artifact mana. And same with Collector Ouphes. These cards are kind of interesting in the sideboard right now altogether, to be honest, because none of these decks are actually very popular. The decks that these cards are good against, but if our deck is already very prepared for those other decks, then we do kind of want to be prepared for the wide open format that Modern is. Hey, Shadows. Hey, you beat Hogak game 1 with Phoenix? Yeah, you beat it with Thing in the Ice all the time. It's really good. No Teague. I saw Blue-White everywhere online. I think we're already good against Blue-White. Actually, this is a point I was talking about with the team earlier, is that I don't think Teague is necessary in this deck. Auriok gets to make Shadow like 100% matchup for us. It's good in the Shadow matchup, but I don't think Shadow's going to be very popular between Hogak already being like kind of a graveyard deck that's like probably pretty good against Shadow, and Aria Flame being a popular card in the format. I want to see you play the 5-color Niv deck on stream soon. I know it's a meme, but it's a blast. Currently foiling it out. Jared, that's wild. Hey, Sebastian. How's it going? Talking about the sideboard, Plague Engineer, like I said, the reason we're playing such a high number of Plague Engineers is because we found it to be good against, good against the Hogak deck. And if it's good against the Hogak deck, good against humans, that's two of the bigger decks I expect to play against right now. And it has stock against some of the more fringe decks, like I said, like Elves. You can even bring it against the Urza deck and name like Thopter, and that shuts off Psy and the Thopter combo, which is very relevant when you're trying to just take the aggro roll. So Plague Engineer just has a lot of utility. It's very, very powerful, and is honestly, in my opinion, one of the most underrated cards from Modern Horizons. I kind of thought the card was going to be not very good after seeing it played and playing it with it myself. I actually think the card is one of easily the most underrated cards from Modern Horizons. So definitely a good option. Big pickup for the human sideboard, and very excited to play with it more. Dismember, once again, another cheap 1-mana removal spell, big against the Mana Dork decks, as well as still having a lot of utility against Phoenix. You see we still have 2 removal spells for the Thing in the Ice in the sideboard, so I like keeping that number pretty high. So the Dismember, like I said, not really much to say. We played it for a long time. Ravenous Trap is something that my team is very convinced is better than Leyline of the Void. I haven't been as convinced, but as a result, I do want to try it on stream, and I do want to compare it, because Ravenous Trap... We don't have any, like, I don't know. It's just Ravenous Trap. It's worse. I guess it's better when we draw it because our deck has no way to, like, get rid of it. Like, we don't have Faithless Looting, or we don't have, no Brainstorm effects or pseudo-Brainstorm effects to get rid of it. If we draw it, it just sits in our hand. And, like, so Leyline's just, like, will sit there in our hand. And Ravenous Trap, like, you draw it later, it may at least still have some utility while still being effective in the opening hand. I think it's still low enough impact, and Leyline, when you draw it, is high enough impact that it'll be okay to play, but that's been a dispute, and I'm looking to try Ravenous Trap out tonight. Like, it wouldn't be fair to the argument if I hadn't played any of it with Ravenous Trap, but I've been impressed with Leyline and haven't really felt the need to switch, but we're going to go ahead and give it a try, and yeah, if there's no more questions, we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to read this. Hello there. Shadow's unplayable, but people love it. On Zombie, yeah. Plague on Zombie is really good. Tater Tot! Howdy! How's it going? I do not want to play in the Modern Challenge. I want to play a Modern League with 100 play points. Join. Let's play some Humans. Give them the old Humans. How's everybody doing today? Is anybody in chat going to actually be at the Pittsburgh Open this weekend? If so, you should come say hi. Pretty excited for Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's food is very, very good. And that is a staple for me. The food has to be good. Alright, get this on my face. Can you all see just fine? There's no way this is the appropriately sized. Let's fix that. Derp, derp, derp. Right. Boop. Perfect. Sand sucks. Sand sucks a lot. It looks like, honestly, this is the kind of hand that if I had sorted my deck for like a deck check or whatever, and then like shuffled and like opened it up and be like, dang, I didn't shuffle it off, and like shuffle it back, because like it's just like 2-2, like ugh. Mulligan. This is kind of the same hand, but this hand is much better. We're looking at top of land here. Aether Vial, Ziggurat. Is that a combo? Bottom that. Alright, we're gonna hope they're not a gut shot deck. Treetop Village. You don't hate to see that. You don't hate to see that. I generally find the Black-Green X decks to be good matchups. Assuming this is, in fact, a Black-Green X matchup, I feel pretty good about my chances here. It's Modern or Teams? It is both, Shadows. It is a Team Modern event. Ooh, Yingling. That's right, Justin C. It is. Great stuff. Still waiting on my Yingling sponsorship. I have all this, like, other stuff around my screen, like Mage and Introspective and all these other scrolling sponsors, but Yingling. Still waiting on my Yingling sponsorship. Free beer, please. This is pretty nice to see. I don't think there's any green removal spells outside of Dismember that they could be casting here, so this Inquisition, they're going to take the Mantis Rider. It's easily the best card in the matchup. And, yeah, they can't really... They don't want to deal with a turn 2 Mantis Rider. Hex Drinker? Excuse me? Protection from instants, protection from everything. What the shit? I kind of want to Phantasmal Image that, because I think with the second Hierarch, we can level it up faster than they can. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to think. I'm shook. I am completely shook. Here's a Hierarch. What was yield? Alright, we'll play this. Go. Yeah, like we can level ours up 3 times next turn, which keeps pace with their triple level here. Like, assuming they triple level. Hopefully this is a trophy. Collective Brutality? That's fine. Wonder if they're just looking to get in. This actually means we're going to outpace them on leveling our thing up, so... I'm actually kind of hoping to draw a land. Because I think we can make our Hex Drinker faster. Like, bigger faster. Then we can pick theirs up later. You don't hate to see that. So we're going to hold this Reflector Mage. We're going to make a Hex Drinker. I'm trying this. If this is bad, I blame chat. Make this. Alright, I want to level up. How do I do that? Green. I want to level up again. Make a green. I want to level up again. Make a green. So it's just like a 5-mana 4/4 protection from instants. Not mad. Not mad about that rate at all. It's a fine rate. How's it going, Mason? How are you justifying not playing Hogak at Pittsburgh? I think Hogak is like... I think people are going to be prepared for Hogak. I don't think Hogak's that broken. I mean, it's busted. It's busted because of what it does to the modern format. Ingrathus. That was gas. I know, right? Look at us. We're keeping pace. And if they level up here, if we draw land, we get a 6/6 protection from everything first that actually has double, what's it called? Exalted. And they're just not going to be able to beat that. And if they, I guess if they invest all of it, we're just going to Reflector Mage it. Yeah, I think we're just going to Reflector Mage it. And Grathus, just subscribe. Thank you very much, brother. Hey, if you have a list you want me to play, ship it my way. That's Dylan Hanna in the chat, everybody. Thank you very much. I guess it was a gift from Get Good Cheesecake. I would love to get good cheesecake. Oh, that was a gift sub. No kidding. Thank you, Phil. You're quite the fellow. So, yeah, it's not worth our time to pump all of it in. We actually, I think I just want to play both creatures here. Let's just Reflector Mage first. We're going to hit him for 6. They might just concede to this, honestly. I don't know what their plan to, like, win this game is. They just, like, invested infinity mana into this Hex Drinker. And ours has protection from instants. No problem, Dylan. Boss just gave me the okay to take time off for Vegas. Ooh, have fun in Vegas, get good cheesecake. You going to be getting good cheesecake there? And maybe some good luck for some gamblings? Alright. I think I'm going to go to combat first and play the Thalia second main. This is kind of gas. I like this Hex Drinker. This is a pretty good card, opponent. We should play this one. Got him. Alright. White. White. Go. Yeah. Not surprised to see that pushed, but... Alright. What you playing? Push. Okay. It appears they have a lot of instants. Once again, hoping to draw a land so we can just turn this into a protection for everything and win the game, right? Oh, no, wait. There will be one short. That is okay. We have a Mantis Rider. Blue. White. No, I guess they're supposed to make red here. think I'm actually supposed to tap these clowns. Alright, I just messed all this up. Tapping's hard. See, in paper, you could just tap stuff, and it works. In Moto, you have to actually get it right, and in a 5-color deck, it is incredibly frustrating. This is actually also bad tapping, because I was like, yeah, like, now I can't level up my Hexdrinker. God, I'm such a moron. I, like, still messed this up. I was, like, trying to play around with, like, removal spells and stuff like that, and I just botched it all. Still botched it all. Whatever, they're still dead in 2, so I don't think leveling this up a ton's gonna matter, but if it ends up mattering, I'm gonna feel very, very stupid. They have a 3rd Fatal Push. I kind of just attack with Hexdrinker for that reason. It puts them dead in 2 still. I'm actually going to attack with just Hexdrinker. This is kind of wacky, but because they fetched, I actually think they might be telegraphing a push, and I just want to hit him for 6. To, like, put him dead on board. Alright, level this up. Now, for the record, if we do draw a land, then we get to, like, do the thing where we level it up to have protection from everything, but... Yes, I'm so good at this game. I guess I shouldn't... Because, like, they did this at the wrong time, so now I actually get to level it up again. Good job, opponent. Very professional. Turn is yours. USMC Combat Vet 29. Thank you very much. I really appreciate the follow. Liliana the Veil. That is fine. Okay, I will sack this one. Hexdrinker. You got it. So I think we're supposed to... We have 3. That puts it to 8. That makes it a 6/6. Okay. I would like protection from everything, please. Wow, this Phantasmal Image is broken. We copied a 1-drop. This is actually pretty fun. Ziggy doesn't level up. Thank you, USAZ. I am very, very stupid. Alright, I don't know what I'm playing against. I'm just going to assume it's Black-Green X and kind of sideboard appropriately. Marius GGG, thank you much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Woo-hoo! Man, y'all have been great today. Humans community is so good. Alright, where is the generic outs for Black-Green X? Alright. What do you guys think about cutting Biles in this matchup? Don't like Meddling Mage at all. Especially because I don't even know what their list exactly looks like. I'm on the draw. I guess I normally cut a land here. I would cut like... I don't know, probably like a Ziggy. That's not even good. This Bugler. This Bugler. Yo, what do I actually want in this matchup? I guess they are... If they're just black-green, then like this card gets a lot more stock, I think. To like this. I don't know how good Deputy of Detention is here. Maybe it's okay. It might be good against like Hex Drinkers for like resetting them. But like they just kind of die. I don't know. Drinkathan! How's it going, Teddy? Drake puds that goes wild. Good job, opponent. Very professional. I mean, I never claimed I was professional. That is unfair. I don't know. Done thinking about it. I think I'm going to do this. Look, Hex Trigger isn't actually in your deck, so it's okay to make mistakes, yeah. I mean, to be fair, I don't think opponent expects Hex Trigger out of my deck either, so it's probably fine if they make mistakes too. This hand's fine. If we get discarded, I kind of feel sad, but whatever. We have a dork. We have 2 1-drops, and like, we're on the draw, so we have a shot at a land anyway, so I'm pretty happy with this. Inquisition. Alright, they're going to take Vial, we're going to have Hierarch still, and we're going to hope it doesn't get pushed. If it gets pushed and we don't draw a land, like that's a lot of things that need to happen, right? Like, they had to have discard on 1, and like some kind of removal spell on 2 that isn't Assassin's Trophy, and we needed to miss a land in order for me to feel like an idiot for keeping this hand. But even then, I won't feel like an idiot, we just got unlucky. Alright, we didn't draw a land on step 1, we get one more step. We get one more step, and they have to have the removal spell. This Auriok Champion is actually not very good against Hex Drinker, which is apparently something I need to worry about. Uh-oh. That's step 2. No land. Keep it competitive. F. Land? Alright, all three of the things that needed to happen happened. And we have been deaded. If we get Liliana, we could probably safely concede, especially if we don't draw a land. Isn't this hand busted? I mean, it's not busted. Do you bring in Ouphe against Karn? Like the Great Creator? No? You actually have like 2 cards this matchup? That's true. I mean, this matchup's good, so you shouldn't have like a high number of cards this matchup, I don't think. Inquisition me again? Dude, that is fine. I'm missing land drops. Feel free to Inquisition the crap out of me. But yeah, no, I mean, it depends on the Karn deck. Like, I'd bring it in against, like, Tron, even if it's a Karn deck, but I wouldn't bring it in against, like, Scapeshift, if they were a Karn deck for whatever reason. Nice. I love how they, like, bend Auriok Champion. I guess they just have, like, a billion removal spells. I think they are unwilling to trade. Let's test this theory. I would be shocked if they traded. Look at me. So smart. This mana base hurts. We're just going to hope that this, like, Thalia's Lieutenant gets to stick around and we get to, like, make our stuff big. If they level this up twice, they can spend 2 mana. Oh, God. They can spend 2 mana, level this up twice, and we end up... You can't play a Liliana. A Tracker? Yeah, see, that seems much worse than just making a 4/4 that actually blocks well. You gonna shock this in just to level up? That seems very, very weird. They're thinking about it. Investigate. Deal. Oh, should have brought Ouphe in. They have clues. They have clues, chat. I have another white source. I could play Bugler. I don't want to do that. I want to play this. I want to get the beatdowns. We're going to get the beatdowns going because I think we need to be aggressive because I don't think we're going to outgrind this deck, especially with like Tireless Tracker going on and all this other stuff. So we're just gonna slam for 7. Seems like a good thing to do. Hiya. Hey man, if you want to play test against any individual deck, I have managers and would play you without siphoning. Thank you for the offer, Noob Fragger. For now, I do actually want to start doing that with streaming in the future, like, especially against, like, subscribers and stuff like that. There's all kinds of stuff I have dreaming for the future, but, like, right now my, like, life is so hectic with all this that, like, I haven't actually got around to it, to, like, enacting any of this stuff. But for now, I think we're just gonna jam. You have made a 4/4 that you cannot attack with. So we can crack looking for like a blue land. I just want to play Bugler, I think. Bugler is so good. And like if we can find another lieutenant, we're just in very, very good shape. They can make this a 6/6 with proc everything next turn, but we're currently not dead to it. Oh gosh. Lieutenant. Well, now I have a decision to make. I think we're just taking the image no matter what, and we're just going to hope to spike a blue land. We really, really would like a blue land. Not having the island here. Definitely one of the more relevant things. Attack. Go. They can double block, and I can trade with their Hex Drinker. Pretty happy with that. It trades for 6 mana. The chump is interesting. I don't hate to see the chump. Now, if they're going to spend 3 mana investing this into a 6/6, I don't know. I feel like we're in pretty good shape. Okay. We need to draw something that matters, but like a blue land here, and I think we just win. I think we untap and just like win. I don't know, I haven't done the math, but like Thalia's in play, so they don't have any removal spells this turn. They might be dead. What is this? 5, 6, 7? I feel like we're a point away. Oh, now they're just dead, I think. I think they're just dead. I haven't done the math. I think they're just dead. We're just going to play stuff. Oh, they realize they're just dead. Cool. Well, no. Put this on the stack. All right. We have successfully dispatched black-green with Hex Drinkers. Bam. That's what we know about humans thus far. Trophy me opponent. For lots of Sword Thopter Urza combo. That deck is very good. Everybody see the what we play on SCG? They had 2 people talking about the Word deck. Maybe not Word deck, just the Urza deck. Urza, very good. Very, very good. Yeah, I don't know. I think there was something to be learned from that match, I think. And that is an Hexdrinker is kind of a good card. But only if you have, like, mana acceleration. Like, I don't really like it in black-green, but, like, take, for instance, from our side, because we had mana acceleration, the card just felt insane. So, like, maybe there's, like, some kind of, like, mana dork deck that, like, can produce a 6/6 protection from everything pretty easily. I don't really know. But without mana acceleration, Hexdrinker appears too slow. With mana acceleration, though, Hexdrinker seems like a real threat. Boop. Hexdrinker has seen play that I didn't think it would. Yeah, that's true. Well, the thing is, it's also, like, very, very good with, words. Ranger Captain of Eos, which is actually not an interaction I was thinking about when I originally saw it. WTF, I just threw my phone and somehow switched to light mode on Twitch. Yikes. Sounds awful. See, this is another hand that, like, on the draw, are they a removal spell deck? I don't know. What does this beat? If we draw a land, I feel like it beats everything. So we need to draw a land in 2 steps. We have 18 hits in 53 cards. Or we need our Hierarch to not die, which, like, adds a skew to the math. But, like, 2 shots at an 18 and a 53 card deck. I don't know. I didn't sign up playing Magic not to keep hands like this. Pretty sure I would mulligan this if I was playing top 8 of an open, but on stream, we're here to learn stuff. Uh-oh, this is probably blue-white. Maybe they'll path my Hierarch. That'd be nice. Oh, it's... okay. Okay. Everything hurts. See, this is why I don't want to play Hogak. This crap right here. Like, no, thank you. I just want to, like, not care about any of it. Play a Thalia. Like, nice relic. Card has no text. It says cycle sometimes, maybe. I think I want a Kitesail Freebooter. It's a lot to think about. Like, if they have a counterspell, I'd rather hit Kitesail. I think I want to figure out what I'm up against. Kind of nice. Silent Cleric casting the Kitesail here. I think there's a good chance this gets countered. Okay. Maybe it won't. Oh, what? Right. Okay. I'll tell you what. Gosh. It has been a long time since Modern felt this fun. This is dumb. What does this do? Blue-green. If you could fetch a second snow permanent, it has death touch as long as you control 3 others. Enters the battlefield, draw a card, flash, flapper. Cool. You have no lands. So it's like Cryptic Command or Wilderness Reclamation. Well, we have Thalia. So I think Cryptic Command is the clear take. It is also by far the best card in their hand. Which is probably a Q. Their Tron guaranteed. Nice mana base idiot. Engage snipping tool. Yeah, I don't know, man. Shock. Are we flashing it in? We're flashing it in. Not gonna block my Noble Hierarch. Season Pyro is the best mythic in that set not being talked about. I don't know. There's a lot of good mythics. Yogg's insane. So you don't have any snow permanents and you missed a land. Okay. I don't really know. Like, I don't know. I don't think they have any ways of putting, like, snow permanents into play at instant speed. I kind of want to just, like, Thalia and then Meddling Mage name Icefang Coatl. Is that wild? Human. Okay. Blue. White. Meddling Mage. Because, like, there's a chance I Reflector Mage with this Icefang Coatl next turn. You countering this? Oh, okay. Here's a Thalia. Something that attacks well into an Icefang Coatl. Also seems very, very good against their deck. Maybe missequence there because I showed them something I didn't have to. Fair, opponent. Very fair. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. All right. So we're up against a deck with cards in it. Let's put this in here. What is Icefang Quaddle's creature type? Should we be Plague Engineering these morons? I don't think we are. I think our main deck is probably really good against this deck. Because it's kind of like a slow, derpy combo deck, which feels like it has the worst possible humans matchup. I don't know. Reflector Mages seem kind of bad, though. I'm going to cut, like, at least 2. I'm going to find something that attacks better. We'll put, like, this in our deck. Put, like, this in our deck. Anything else? Collector Ouphe, maybe? Would they engineer explosive decks, you think? I don't know. These could at least name something. All right, we're going to put both Revokers in the deck in case they have Escanta, the Sunken Ruin. Big brain. Ban Thalia. Dealing damage. I hope we play against real decks soon. Yeah, no kidding. Engineer seems good. Icefang Quaddle. It's a snake. Bugler is good. Big snake. The slithery snake. Yeah, it's kind of tilting that, like, I have no control over what decks I play against. I saw somebody in chat offer to play against, like, real decks. And, like I said, I want to test for Pittsburgh, but so far we've played against... I mean... If this is what people are going to show up with, which sometimes they did, you know, like, there's plenty of times Modern's been a wide-open format and you've played against all kinds of nonsense. But, like, with the Hogak Menace looming, I just don't think that stuff's going to last as long as it used to in the Modern format. So, like, it used to be, you could play against all kinds of wacky stuff deep in tournaments, especially in Modern tournaments, because the decks were so close on power level. And now you have a lot of, like, people trying these sweet cards from Modern Horizons, which I'm all down for, but I don't know, there's no real testing able to happen. I think we're just going to lean on our Freebooter here. We got the combo with Meddling Mage Freebooter, so let's just do that. The old Freeboots Magoots. Might see a Remand here. Although I'd be surprised if they still had that in their deck. Because Remand is not very good against this deck. However, Kitesail seems very good in this matchup. Okay. Nature's Claim. What? Why do you have Nature's Claim in your deck? What do you think I have? Alright, well. They have 4 lands. I don't really care about Cryptic Command that much, but I guess I do. I'm going to take Cryptic Command. And then I guess we'll let them Nature's Claim this. Not really upset. We trade card for card, mana for mana, but I don't know. It seems kind of goofy to have in their deck. Also, baiting it out so our Revoker stays around is kind of nice. Alright, so we know 2 lands, Nexus of Fate, Wilderness Reclamation. And they drew an opt. They are going to put 1 card on top. Probably a land. Could be like Land Search for Escanta here. Did we know about that Misty? I think we did. We did. So we know 3 of their cards. We're probably going to go here, so let's just go to combat and attack first. That way, if they have, like, a Dismember or some kind of removal spell, they're more incentivized to just, like, kill this, and then we'll have a more informed Meddling Mage. I just call it a net decker on MTGO. Someone should tell them you're online. It's kind of hard not to be a net decker if you're playing on the net. Alright. Here we go. Meddling Mage. Name Wilderness Reclamation. Okay. This kind of shuts off Nexus of Fate by proxy, too, because they're not casting Nexus of Fate in this matchup without Wilderness Reclamation, so... Actually, I might have screwed that turn up. No, I didn't. Opponent, look, I've been down this path. The Wilderness Reclamation deck is not very good. Alright, we're going for 3rd match. We've played 2 matches in 41 minutes. Because, I don't know, we haven't played against very real decks. So let's see if we can... Although our hands haven't actually been that good, so maybe that's okay. Maybe we feel a little bit better about ourselves because our hands haven't actually been very good. Play the Aether Vial so they feel better. Played against Ponza around 6 of a 118 person event. Oh, that's not even close to, like, the most I've seen, dude. Like, I've played some Legacy Opens where I'm playing, like, Food Chain in day 2, or and I'm playing like, you know, Goblins in day 2. Like you play like Legacy ends up like that. I played in day 2 of like the KCI meta. I played this like really strange like Bant Eldrazi deck in day 2. You can play all kinds of stuff at opens, and like these are like 700 person tournaments, and you're just like playing its weird stuff in like deep in the tournaments. Now it hasn't been, like I said, hasn't been the case recently. Like Modern recently has been all top tier decks in day 2 because the deck power level is eking above all the nonsense, which I like. I prefer when there's less nonsense in Magic. And yeah, like I think we've just kind of seen a trend towards decks powering up. Uh-oh, the Humans Mirror. Still probably going to play this Thalia first. Yeah, because I would name Mantis Rider with this Meddling Mage in the blind, and I don't want to do that. Although it's weird that they kept the hand without. It could be Infect, I guess. In which case this makes a lot more sense. No, I'd rather play it at naming Blighted Agent or Ghost. You're confusing me. Waterlogged Grove could mean so many things. This hand is gasoline. Yes, Bant Eldrazi used to be real. That was many moons ago that Bant Eldrazi was real. I did like it a lot. Is this like Infect? What is this? This looks like an Ice Fang Quaddle strategy. I'm actually going to play a Meddling Mage and name that. Is that heads up? I don't know. We're just going to do it. Everybody wants to play with the new Baleful Strix. We're going to name it. See if they cast it. Ice Fang Quaddle. It's on my mind. We're going to name it. Boom. Team Tilted 4D. Alright, here you go, Team Tilted. I'm going to attack with this stuff. Hopefully you're not about to kill me. Alright. Put you to 13. Looking to draw a land because I got a handful of 3-drops. Let's see how off I was. We might get Little Teferied here, I guess. No, it's not possible. We have Thalia. I don't know what they're doing. Drake, how are the buys set up for this season? What do you mean? Is it the same Wilderness Wreck deck? I wouldn't put him on a Wilderness Wreck deck, but maybe. Botanical Sanctum? Sure. Cavern of Souls. Okay. Human. Red. Blue. White. Here's this thing. I'm going to attack you for 1 billion. What turn is this? It's turn 4. They're not dead yet, are they? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11. We're too short. F. Hiya! I don't know what you got, but it's not an Ice Fang Quaddle. Put you to 2. The turn is yours. I feel like we're goldfishing. I'm literally goldfishing in front of 45 people. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining the stream. I'm goldfishing humans. And we were narrowly missed on our turn 4 kill because we missed a land drop. We tried. I have no idea what they're doing. I'm probably not going to make very many changes. I'm probably going to like put this in my deck over this because they didn't show that they had very many creatures. And I'm probably going to click submit. Maybe I'll hedge a little bit more because we didn't see that many creatures at all. And if it ends up being, what's it called? Infect, I'm going to feel like an idiot. But I'm going to hedge on it not being Infect. Plague Engineer is probably insane against Infect. Alright. Now, you were asking, somebody asked about buys. I can explain that real quick. Neoform? It's Neoform? Oh, God. Then I definitely sideboarded very badly. Oh, well, the match is probably very good for us, but hey, look, we got a Thalia. That matters, right? If this is Neoform, this hand's just great. So I'm going to keep this hand and hope that it's not Neoform. Yeah, I want Revokers, obviously, if it's Neoform. Serum Visions, deal. I think you're right. After this Serum Visions, I think it's Neoform. But I was right about taking Reflector Mage out. Are any of you proud of me? Anybody? Nobody. The buys. Okay, the way the buys work. If you finished the top 16 of the leaderboard at the end of Season 1, you have 2 buys for this entire season. If you finish the top 32 of Season 1 on the leaderboard for that season, you have one buy for all of this season. Then there's floating buys. You have the buys that, like, if you are in top 16 of this season's leaderboard at any point in time, you have buys for any individual opens that you are still in top 16 for. So basically you have these like floating buys you can earn during the season. And the same applies to top 32. If you hit top 32, and that means the first open's really important, right? That's another reason why the first open's really important, is because if you spike the first open, you're going to have 2 buys for the next few individual opens, right? I think I'm going to play this. Human. Okay. Go. We're going to hope they can't beat a Thalia. This is a spot where I miss Grafdigger's Cage. We're a deck that can play Grafdigger's Cage, and we're not. Although Serum Visions is something you love to see. Because our turns, as soon as we draw a land, is going to be like Mantis Rider into like Image, Lieutenant into Image, and that's just like, that's going to kill in a jiffy. 1 jiffy. I did the math. What you got, opponent? Am I dead? Don't look dead. Do not look dead. We drew a land. White. White. Here's this one. Probably have like Dismembers or something in their deck. The Humans matchup, I remember being atrocious with Neoform when I played it on stream. I'm proud of you. Thank you, Teddy. How does Drake play against such powerful strategies 3 in a row? Hey, Neoform's a good deck. I actually think Neoform's a reasonable deck. I think it's badly built, but I think the power, like the strategy is powerful. And they combine friendly competitive leagues. It's funny because like I streamed nothing but competitive, like friendly leagues before, and oh god, sure. And I felt like I was playing against much more real decks than I'm playing against now, which is like kind of unfortunate. We're just dead. They just like slaughter pack my thing and kill me. This sucks. Maybe they'll die. Neoform, you got it. Grizzle Dad, you got it. Alright, I guess I want Reflector Mage now. I want Reflector Mage. We also have 2 lands for their Lightning Storm if they try to Lightning Storm me, but I suspect we're not getting Lightning Stormed. Reckless Charge. Sure, you know what? We'll just keep playing. Reckless Charge. Alright, that's a thing that we know they do now. Alright. Now they're tapped out, so we can play our Mantis Rider if we get to untap. And we're going to win the game. Ignore the fact that they're drawing infinity cards. That's not relevant. Welcome to Modern. Getting modern. Big Monkey. What do you think is better post-Hogak? Mono Red Phoenix, Burn, or Eldrazi-tron? Kinda Eldrazi-tron. That deck is actually like one of the best decks people aren't talking about, and I hate it. I hate the deck so much. But I actually think the deck's pretty good. Proud Pop over here. Dad Nauseum. Nice. Copy their brand? That seems much worse than killing. Edge of Autumn. Excuse me? Allosaurus Riders. Are you about to pass? There's no way you're about to pass. If I kill you with this Mantis Rider, good God. There's no way. They're not about to pass. I refuse to believe they're about to pass. They're just not. They're just not going to pass. I don't know why Edge of Autumn's in their deck. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is why the deck's built badly. It's because this is nonsense. Are we really about to get a turn? This is insanity. And they have to pay for they have to pay for a pact. What's their plan for that? Do they just have another guide? Whatever. They're probably dead. They can. They probably have another Simian Spirit Guide, and they have black here. I guess they drew a lot of lands, huh? This is the worst Grizzlebrand deck I've ever seen in my life. It's so awful. Like, this is just nonsense. Like, what is this? Cycling. Sack a land. Good God. Sack a land. You want to sack your lands. Maybe it's fine. Maybe it's fine. Maybe I'm dumb. I don't think I'm dumb, but maybe I'm dumb. Cavern. We actually drew Cavern to play around Pact Negation. Alright, sure. Human. Okay. White. Blue. Red. Here's Mantis Rider. Beat this card. Combat. Attack you. There's no way. I refuse to believe this is gonna work. This is not gonna work. This is not gonna work. This is not gonna work. Oh my god. No! Alright, pay for 2 slaughter packs. Fine. Go. Alright, what's your plan? You have to kill me with this on the stack. Deal. They didn't let me turn 3 them. Do you have an Angel's Grace? I just don't understand. Uh-oh. 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 Been there 1 guide, so if you have the remaining 3 guides, you still cannot pay. Even with a Manamorphose. I think this game is over, opponent. I guess we need just this. Boop. Did they pay yet? Oh, I won the match. Wild. Alright, return to details. Okay, we haven't lost a game. Haven't really played a real game, but we haven't lost one yet either. J-Trade. Gotta love it when they shoal in response to your Mantis Rider. Yeah, that's the thing though. If they had shoal, they just would have kept going, right? They just would have kept drawing cards with their stupid Grizzlebrand. Yeah, they'd be easy. We are, in fact. Yeah, no, they found 1 shoal, I think, but they didn't find a worm, so they had to pitch Chancellor. Yeah. What if they have second pact? Dad Nauseum is amused. Yeah, this is pretty rough. That deck is bad. I didn't think any really deck would be 3-0. Unbeatable Humans. It's just unbeatable. It's busted. Apparently I should be playing this deck. This deck's broken. This is going to be an easy open. I guess that's a conclusion to reach. This is in fact going to be an easy open. I mean, if I play like, you know, these kinds of decks, then yeah, it is going to be very easy. Wow. I might play like a second league with humans. Like, we've played 3 games in less than an hour. 3 matches in less than an hour. I might just be down to play a second league with humans. I kind of want to play a league with Phoenix, too, so, like, we'll figure it out. But this one just, like, went so quick. Keep. This hand's busted. Normally, my, like, humans leagues go so much longer. Uh-oh, here we go. We got Steam Vince. We have a real match on our hands. Human, this plays around Mental Misstep, everybody. Hope we're all in agreement that this is strictly correct. It's actually probably incorrect, but you know, it'd be like that sometimes. What is this? Thinger in the Icers, huh? We are going to bounce that, and then we're going to go Hierarch Freebootsies. Let's just play this. Well, right. I don't care. Here's this. Send that to the Shadow Realm. Goodbye. Tempo, 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 tempo. Hey, Mo. Thanks for the subscription. How's your streaming been going? You've been doing more of that recently. Have you been enjoying it? But I really appreciate the subscription. Should I humans or Eldrazi for GP Dallas? I would definitely humans. Magmatic Sinkhole and Lava Dart. If you want to sack a land to kill my Hierarch, I am in. I guess they have a looting for some burbs. Yeah, they have at least 1 burb. Hopefully they don't have 2. We can beat 1. I don't think we beat 2. One burb. Look at me. So smart and thin. Alright, yeah, we can beat that. Can't block it. Why would you give me the option? I have drawn no spells this game. It is rough. Green. Let's play this. Let's go to combat and attack for 1 billion. You're currently winning this race. Taste it. Alright, now let's take their removal spell. Their non-Lava Dart removal spell. They have Lava Dart. Okay. What's your removal spell, opponent? Another Lava Dart and a Lightning Bolt. Pretty down to have my Hierarchs picked up. I mean, it's very good, though. This finale, I promise, is going to be hard to beat. Take the Bolt. Also, we've drawn, you know, no spells. We'll name human on this. Also, like, none of these have been the Horizon lands either. We're up to 6 of them. We drawn 6 lands and none of them Horizon lands. That kind of sucks. Shadows. Give me Phoenix. They never go tap like go. It's been alright. Not hitting it hard until Classic actually drops. That's very reasonable. Never seen Phoenix do that. Steam Vents Go? I do Steam Vents Go all the time. If I have a thing in the ice, especially if I have a thing in the ice. If I see tap Steam Vents Go and they're on Phoenix, I definitely am 100% putting them on. I'll think of the words. Putting them on, yeah, having thing in the ice. I think we're probably going to lose this game. The second Lava Dart is going to make flipping this thing in the ice pretty trivially easy. They have to, like, I don't know. They also have the stupid finale, which is going to be kind of hard to beat, too. Phantasmal Image. That's a pretty good one. They have to spew all of their Lava Darts to stop this image from doing anything. And now we're cool. Alright. Yep, that's fine. They're not going to flip, right? That doesn't make sense. Oh, they get the bolt back. That's rough. Alright. Yep, let's play land go. And then we're going to copy a 7-8. Hope they use this Lava Dart or something. They're probably just going to flashback looting. No stuff finale, I promise. This game is not winnable. I think they have too many Lava Darts. Too much of the pew-pew, which I do not think is very good in Phoenix, but it is good in this matchup. That is true. That is for sure. Bolts, flip, put it back. I go to 1. Sure, I guess I have a chance. We need to draw, like, exactly... Oh, no, they have Lava Dart. They have Lava Dart. This is exact C's. Assuming they find out that they have the Lava Dart in their graveyard, but I'm going to assume they do. Alright, we have a real deck. And of course, we lost. We lost our first game to our first real deck. Oh, no. I guess that just means human beats up on all the nonsense, right? And then just, like, dies. Phoenix. Alright, this card is pretty bad. Go. Get out. See ya. I actually kind of do some wacky stuff. I usually cut, like, one of these and one of these. Kind of want this. Kind of want this. Kind of want Bugly Boy. Or short a card. Oh, no, I have the Dismember. Yay! There you go. That's usually what I do. Boop. Those are usually the cards I cut. Hopefully it's going to be good. Especially with Lava Dart, what's it called? The Hierarchs are such a liability. As we saw that game. What deck runs Scrib Ranger? There's, there's multiple different decks that could. Like, it could be like a Vanifar deck. It could be, like a, what's it called? Arbor Elf deck, I think. All kinds of stuff. I didn't know New Moto lets you start a 5-round with 3 buys. I sent you my sub list via Facebook. Thank you, Mo. I appreciate that. Would you like to play first? Is it a good deck? Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm going to keep this. The upside of drawing a land is so high. I kind of wonder if our deck's supposed to be a 20-land deck. This kind of crap has happened to be all league. And this, like, this could easily determine this match if we miss. I'm going to hope we don't miss, but I think we can afford to miss for a turn. Gosh, if we get to untap with Hierarch. We get the Thalia. Oh, Thalia's so nice. Bruh, it's straight cash. Why do I not believe you? Alright, it's a goldfish link. I don't get the preview on my phone. It's always the Horizon Canopy too, so it's like the worst possible land. Go! Don't Lava Dart me, bro. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Land. All good. We're fine. It just gives us an opportunity to use this Ravenous Trap. No worries, chat. Okay. We get one more shot at this land thing. And then we get to Thalia. Which you do not hate to see. You do not hate to see that. Put 2 cards on top. Are we bolting something? We're just cantripping again. Bolting something? Lava darting something. Passing. Okay. Looks like we died. We tried, chat. I think this hand was good. This hand had enough upside that I felt like we were in very good shape if we drew the land. We did not. F in the chat for all of us. I like how they shocked and passed. I'm a big fan of that. Alright, take a card. Hopefully they try to put some birds into play. They did not. Need to draw running lands in order to deputy that. Land, please. That is not even the first of the running lands I need to draw. This game is kind of embarrassing. 10 cards, 1 land. I suppose it'd be like that. Aria Flame. They left this card in? That is wild to me. Alright, I'll go to 28, I guess. Land. Alright. I have had enough. I've seen enough. We played hard. Conceded to Aria. The card's too strong. Alright. So we played our first drill deck and it wasn't competitive. So this is kind of what I'm talking about. Like, I don't know. I think Humans is a good deck and I think we're favored in that matchup. But like, I don't know. I still think it was like pretty correct to keep that hand. And maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not on the play. Maybe that was just incorrect. Maybe I'm just washed. But I kind of think that this deck has some problems with consistency. Like, it's obviously very powerful, but like I think it definitely has some consistency issues. Why do you go Steam Vents Go on Phoenix? You don't want to cast something / hold up instance? No. I mean, not always. It depends on the context of my hand. If my hand's a bunch of sorceries, I'm not going to take 2 unnecessary damage. I'm going to volley in this hand. It's not even very good, like, with the 2 lands I have. Like, even if these weren't Horizon lands, I think this hand's not very good. This hand's a little better. We got the combo. That's... Bam! Right on top. This is skilled Humans right here. Card is good in this matchup, I think. It lets you spew resources to answer creatures. Shadows, I think it is actively very bad. I got game 1 leylined. I think it is actively very bad against Humans because Humans is about impacting the board and Aria doesn't impact the board. Am I getting Hogaked? With like main deck leyline? I am. This is very strange. Alright. Human. This is pretty inbred. I wonder how those main deck leylines fare against the Hex Drinker aggro deck. Yeah, I think Aria is probably one of the worst cards in your deck against Humans. You just got a Supplier. Alright. I guess no Hogak, please? Oh, Leyline. You love to see that. Oh, they have another creature? This sucks. Magic's horrible. Watch, it'll be like a Carrion Feeder, too. Brah, ban this deck! Alright, I think I'm pretty willing to call it. Both teams played hard. Let's sideboard. Burp, derp, derp. This would be the quickest league of my life. We're so close to under an hour. It's been an hour and 4 minutes. So close. We tried. Alright, let's just kind of make this up. I want this. Kind of want these. I want all this. Oh yeah, I'm bringing the whole kitchen sink. The whole thing. I don't know if I want this Bugler or not. Maybe. Probably not. Yeah, we're bringing a lot of spells. I don't really want Bugler that much. See ya. Reflector Mage is depressing. Kitesail Freebooter is kind of slow. Meddling Mage is also kind of bad. Because, like, what are you Meddling Mage? Just like Hogak? Maybe that's fine. Like Thalia a lot. Like Thalia's Lieutenant. I like Phantasmal Image, I think. Mantis Rider is just, like, reasonable. What do we want to cut here? I think we could have won if we didn't misplay. It's better than Surgical. Well, yeah, you should have more cards for Humans. If you're having to leave Surgicals or Aria in your deck, then like your deck's just not very good. Misplay is playing the wrong deck. Got him. Fair. I need to figure out how I want to sideboard. I don't really know. I think Meddling Mage seems unimpressive to me. I don't really want to draw multiples. Kitesail seems slow. I'm actually going to cut Kitesail, I think. Maybe like one Thalia is reasonable to trim. Because it's not our best 2-drop. And they have like a lot of creatures. Like they can easily just go like creature, creature, creature. Or just feel like an idiot. No, I like Image a lot. I think we're going to cut one Mantis Rider. All right, I did all the calculations, ran all the numbers. This is good. This is how you're supposed to sideboard. You're welcome. I did it. Would you like to play first? Nothing could make me happier. All right. Sand is great. Keep. Sand is actually very, very good. We already have the quick graveyard covered. We have the Altar of Dementia covered. Human. And we have a Thalia to just kind of like be a good piece of pressure that like attacks and blocks well and like kind of slows them down. So you don't hate to see it. You don't hate to see it. Do we got old supply? We do. Hogak. I think I kind of want to get greedy. I don't know. Kind of want to just exile the graveyard. I'm going to exile the graveyard. Is that insane? I'm going to exile the graveyard. We're doing it. There's already something I want to exile, and I want to play this Thalia on too. This might be aggressive, but if this was a ley line, I wouldn't have to think about it. I could just put it in play and it'd be great. Instead, I'm tempted to spew, so I'm spewing. Like, I have so much stuff I want to use my mana for. Maybe that just means Thalia is bad in this matchup, but that feels really, really results-oriented to think already. Lava Dart is your humans card. I don't think it's good enough to win against humans on its own. Alright. Take that. Taste of Thalia. Maybe Thalia, like, I don't know. I really go back and forth on Thalia's matchup. Like, they bring in removal spells. They still have Faithless Lootings. They still have Altar of Dementia. And it attacks and blocks well. But, like, they also block ground creatures okay if they have Stitcher's Applier. And, like, I don't really know. It just doesn't seem that impressive to me. But maybe I'm insane. This might be a 2-mana Faithless Looting. Thalia might be bad, especially on the draw. They sometimes sideboard their own Thalia. I mean, in this matchup, I don't know if that's true, right? Carrion Feeder. That is fine. Okay. I think I'm going to exile this Carrion Feeder. I feel tempted to exile this Carrion Feeder. I could just name it. I guess we could just name it with Revoker. You can name either of these things. All right, I'm just gonna do the thing. Yes. Put this in. We're gonna name Carrion Feeder. Boop. Okay. So that shuts off that, and then we can just like exile this, and then we can start attacking. I like it. I like it. I like this line a lot. There you go. Here's this father. Exile Stitcher Supplier. Attack. Even if you make a zombie, I'm pretty okay with that. Alright. Has he already played Phoenix? I've not yet, Jay Corbus. I will be playing Phoenix after this. We actually have had a pretty quick Humans League. I kind of want to play another League of Humans, but we'll see. I don't really know how valuable the second league is if the first league was so invaluable, but I was just happy with how like quick it was. Draw a card. You discarded Bloodghast. Well, we have Bloodghast covered pretty well, and we can start cracking these Horizon lands, so I think we're in a pretty good spot. I need to see how we sideboarded. Cut 1, 2, 3, 4 drops. Cut a lot of 2 drops too. I don't really know. I think I'm supposed to tick this up to 2. I'm supposed to leave it on 2. They don't have a land? Sure. I'm going to leave this as it is. Nope. Wow. Okay. Crack this. Okay. Yeah, this Ziggurat's looking pretty bad. Play a Canopy. Go to combat. I don't know what you have. This is kind of aggressive. They have a second Carrion Feeder. I feel a little dumb for this, so I'm going to leave it back just in case they have a second Carrion Feeder. The extra 2 damage versus like trading for Carrion Feeder is not enough points for me to really justify it. Like, I think we're fine as long as we keep attacking like this. Gonna kill Thalia probably here. It's probably a Lightning Axe. Could be a kill Deputy, like get back and block. It's pretty reasonable. Yeah, okay. It's interesting. Lightning Axe and Trophy. Alright, that's not very good. Probably should block. Yep, they're blocking. What'd you hit? No gackers, please. That's not a gacker. Alright, we're doing alright. We are doing okay. They could have land plus Hogak in hand, and that would be kind of frustrating. Carrion can't block? No, I know Carrion can't block. Right? Oh, no, I didn't. I made an attack because Carrion couldn't block. Yeah, I'm dumb. You're right. I was like... already forgetting how that turn played out. Look, it looks like it could block. Still gonna leave this on 2. Nope. That's a good pickup. Don't hate to see that. I'm gonna make the same play where we just crack it first. 2-drop. Love to see it. Could just be another Revoker. Kind of down for that. If we don't revoke this, we can revoke... I don't know, Altar of Dementia. Make sure they have no sack outlet. It's kind of nice. This is where actually probably pump faking with this Aether Vial more often would be good. Alright, make a Revoker. Our name, Insolent Neonate. Okay. Combat. Hiya. Wouldn't mind something with a little bit more pressure here. Cycled away 2 lands already. Faithless Looting is kind of what we want to see because this lets us Ravenous Trap. What you doing, opponent? Bridge from below Hogak, huh? You still cannot cast Hogak, so let's do this. Pay 1. Ravenous Trap you again. How much of your deck needs to be exiled? Apparently all of it. They're going to hold back Carrion Feeder because I didn't read the card. See, it's big brain, actually. Like, now that they've done this, they didn't get to trade with my Revoker. And now they're leading Carrion Feeder back because they want to attack it. No. Silent Clearing. Jesus. I will cycle all of my lands away. I will have no lands. Yeah, sure. Play this. Combat. Hiya. I could attack with these. It's not the worst. Nah. I think we're winning the long game. Like, at the stage where we're this set up and they have, like, that many cards out of their deck, I think we're going to win the long game, so... That may be wrong. Like, honestly, it could be incorrect. Like, I could be misevaluating our Hogak roll, but I kind of think, like, the way it stands currently, we're just going to win the long game, so I think, like, doing anything else is kind of just wasting my time. Now, next turn, I might attack if this is, like, a high-impact Faithless Looting. I might attack with everybody. We'll see. Though these Horizon lands have come in clutch. We've drawn, like... We've cycled away 3 lands so far, and they're going to cycle away a 4th. Don't hate to see it. You don't hate to see it. Bloodghast, Polluted Delta. Bring back Bloodghast. That does not block. No attacks. You got it. Kind of feel like this attack's kind of free. I don't know. Maybe I'm dumb. Nope. We're going to take this up eventually. Alright, well. Maybe not. Blue, white, red. Here's this thing. Yeah. And so we can attack with Champion too. So we have a lot more. The clock is turned up. We have a lot more power. Here we go. Yeah. I ran into a wall? I ran into a wall. Okay. Hi, I ran into a wall. How are you? Thank you for following. I appreciate it. It took me a minute to read it all. I too ran into a wall once upon a time. I have a secret to beating Hogak. Play 4 ley lines, 4 rips, 4 surgicals, 4 traps, all main board. Surprisingly works pretty well. Imagine that. They don't move. How do you not just die to like random idiots then? They just like play creature. Bonnie, you look pretty freaking dead. I won't lie to you. I don't know what your plan is, but you look dead. Nope. Still gonna leave it on 2. Crack this. Okay. White. Here's a champion. It is technically correct to play this and then like... No, it's not. I guess this is not on 1, so we don't have... Yeah, never mind. Everything I said is just a lie. Right-click, attack with all creatures. What does this do? Does this kill them? I don't know. Not doing the math. Math for blockers. Pretty sure it kills them. It looks like it kills them. If they have trophy, it might still kill them. What are we trophying? Trophy the Revoker on Neonate. You got it. That is one of the smallest creatures. So now you can block and take dead. You can... I don't think this saves you. I guess I kind of want to look at their exile while we're assuming they're dead. They have 2 lightning axes, 1 trophy, 2nd trophy, 3rd trophy. They have a bunch of trophies. Good thing we don't have permanent-based interaction. We have Ravenous Traps. Maybe that's good. Maybe it's good we didn't have Leyline because they had Infinity trophies. Alright, make a Zambi. Alright, this is the same number of blockers. Block here, take 7. You're dead. Why did we waste our time with this? We're owning. Okay. Mantis Rider actually look kind of good. Kind of want more Mantis Rider. Ravenous Trap is fine. Maybe Thalia is like kind of bad. I don't know. It looked good because of all the stupid Assassin's trophies they had. Kind of want this. Kind of want to click submit, so we're gonna click submit. All right. Well, that went pretty well. See, Hogak. What Hogak menace? Deck's unplayable. Unplayable. This hand is busted. Amazing clip. What is this? Gabby Police. Thank you for the Gabby Police. Keep. This hand is great. It's just missing a Ravenous Trap. Watch, we're just gonna like die. Watch us just like die. Hopefully they don't, but we could just die. Hello. Hello. Second Plague Engineer is really nice. Human. Okay. Normally you rely on, what's it called? I'll think of it. Phantasmal Image to kind of function as your second Plague Engineer so that you can kill all the zombie token things too, but having Plague Engineer here is pretty sicko. It's going to make this game rather challenging for my opponent. That is fine. Wonder if they have a bridge. I don't actually know. Alright, they do have a bridge. Alright, cool. Yeah, like I said, we're going to play Plague Engineer next turn, I think, and hope that they don't have a removal spell. We're just going to hope to, like, sweep them. Yeah, let's just do the thing, right? It's like it makes them sack, which makes this a 2/2. Oh, I can't cast it. I don't have a black land. Should have named Carrier, I guess. In that case, do we go here, here? No, naming Carrier was bad, right? Because then we can't cast our Mantis Rider. Maybe that's worth it. I don't know. I was like thinking we needed to like play this first because we were going to have to cast Mantis Rider, but then I forgot this thing isn't human. And probably just punted this game. I don't know what I want to do. I kind of want to play Mantis Rider. But like Carrion Feeder, like if they have a Grave Crawler, I feel kind of dumb. Maybe I just play champion Meddling Mage named Gravecrawler. I think I'm gonna do that. Champion. Grixis Mage MTG, thank you much for the follow. I really appreciate it. White, blue. Yeah, we're gonna name Gravecrawler. Because I think that's the card that like they're most likely to have and does kind of beat us. Gravecrawler. And I don't mind throwing away this champion to trade with something random in order to get rid of this bridge. So they don't really have any good attacks either. We're still in an okay spot, but I do need to draw like a Silent Clearing or a Pentaland because I punted this one away. How? That guy from F&M. How'd you do at F&M, that guy? Black. Bloodghast? Sure. So you can sack that, make a zombie, play a land. Broken. Look at this combo. It's so busted. I just want to cast my Plague Engineers. Sacking again now makes a lot of sense. Oh, the old Hogak, eh? I think we're probably dead. They can cast it, but I think they have to exit the bridge, right? 4, 5, 6, 7? Maybe that's worth it. And board out Meddling Mage. Maybe that was incorrect. Ironic. Zombie. Okay, is this a zombie? Nope. Oh, I just named zombie instead of carrier because I was thinking about what I was going to name. Alright, I think I'm willing to concede there. I was like thinking about, yeah, I'm going to name zombie off this. Played by Cavern. Punt. I don't know if we actually win the game. So, like, the idea here is we were going to play Plague Engineer, make these all 1/1s, and then they can only attack for 8. We go to 10. I don't really have a good answer to this. We can't play our Plague Engineers now, but, like, we get good blocks. And then we need to draw Deputy in, like, 2 cards. No, I want to go back. I want to draw a card. I want to see if we would hit Deputy. Draw a card. The heck? Actually draw a card. Man, I played that game bad. That's okay. Losing to Hogak and Phoenix is kind of frustrating. We 3-2'd beating 3 nonsense decks and then lost to both real decks. Tilt. Although, to be fair, I probably punted game 3 of the Hogak matchup. And I might have honestly punted game 2 of the Phoenix matchup, but like I thought the hand was fine. So humans. I don't know. I still think the deck has a good Hogak matchup. Like, I think it is. I think losing game 1 was pretty unfortunate. Especially with them having ley lines at the main. We won game 2 because we had a lot of hate. Game 3, maybe we just don't have enough hate. That might be it. And Plague Engineer is kind of slow in the draw. And you have to actually play your lands, right? But Plague Engineer is a fine blocker for Hogak. That's true. But then you, like, throw it away and you just die to the zombie army. Like, you still need a Deputy Detention, right, Chad? I don't know. Like, maybe you have to take 8 and then play the second one. And then you get to sweep all the tokens. And then you can block. I think you can do that. But then in response to... You run into the problem where in response to the second Plague Engineer, they're going to sack them all to Carrion Feeder. And then... Maybe that's still fine because you could just go block. I don't know. Probably. Maybe it's fine. So maybe I actually did just punt that whole game. No, because like we're going to take that first hit, which means we're going to die. Like we're going to die before we play the second one, I think. Right? Take 8. So we play our first one. We take like a huge hit. And then Hogak still has trample. So you can like attack again. I don't know. Like it is... We would have definitely been in the game, whereas like I definitely had to just like concede there because we just had no hope of coming back as soon as I named the wrong thing because my brain went elsewhere. But Plague Engineer is obviously good in the matchup and would have looked great there if I like played like a not Mongoloid. I don't know. There's something like I don't really get about this deck. It's like I said, it's like it's not really consistent enough in my opinion to be a great choice for any given weekend for the time being. Like, the format's too fast. Like, humans good draws can keep up with all of the format very easily. But, like, humans doesn't mulligan well, and it's hands that are, like, suboptimal. They can be pretty embarrassingly bad. And so, it's just like kind of humans is kind of like a fair deck that's a little more proactive, and like Modern's just not at all about that right now. So I don't know. I think I'm much more likely to play Phoenix because it feels like it does a better job having more consistent draws because of the critical mass of cantrips. And, like, you have more busted turns than even you have with humans. Like, flipping a thing in the ice, bringing back 2 Phoenixes is a little more busted than even, like, Mantis Rider, Thalia's Lieutenant. So, overall, the deck got a lot of good upgrades. Maybe once Hogak goes away, we don't have to play, like, these Ravenous Traps in our sideboard, and, like, we can, like, sideboard better for the rest of the format. This deck gets a little bit better. I don't know. We'll have to see how the format shapes up. But for now, like, Hogak is just pushing this format to the point where I'm not really sure that humans is a great choice. I think you could definitely win with it. Like I said, its good draws are still very good, but I don't think it is the best deck for the weekend. So I don't know. I guess I'm kind of willing to leave it at that. I don't really have much else to say. The deck did get a lot of improvements. Collector Ouphe's nice, and but not many decks Collector Ouphe is good against. Plague Engineer is a nice pickup. There's so many good Modern Horizons pickups, but overall, the core of humans hasn't really changed much, and the core of Modern kind of has, with now there being a huge top tier graveyard deck. So yeah, I don't know. And the sideboard I wasn't a huge fan of, but that's neither here nor there. It feels like it's just kind of still being figured out. Humans maybe could be a good competitor, easily the best deck in the format again in Modern in a couple months. Maybe once they ban Hogak and people have time to figure the deck out a little bit more, I think it could be the best deck in the format, but I think for now, it's just kind of going to be a fine option, but not really the best deck. That's about my take. I don't really have anything else to say on humans. If there's no more questions about the deck, I'm going to go ahead and wrap the stream up. I want to thank everybody that's hung out from the humans group. Thanks, Phil, for... Oh, somebody sent me a message. What do you want? Arya too strong. Kept one land, no hits. I was not winning the game. Anyways, thank you all for hanging out. I really appreciate the people from the humans group that came. Thanks, Phil, for getting Dylan a subscription. I really appreciate that. That means a lot to me. Want to thank everybody. Wow, I just got here. Sorry, Ryan. Well, you're about to watch me play. Phoenix. That's what you care about anyway. This is what I played. I went 3-2. We lost to Hogak and Phoenix and beat 3 non-decks. There you go. There's the recap. A little bit more thoughts, and I definitely punted in some spots. It shows that I have been testing more Phoenix than humans, I think, because I did not play perfect. But I don't know. I don't think it changes the result that much. But either way, thank you all for hanging out. If you are watching on Twitch and you like the content, you have not yet followed, please make sure to do that. Easiest way to support me on Twitch, and we'll let you know when I go live. And if you're watching on YouTube and you've not yet hit that subscribe button, please do so. It's the easiest way to support me on YouTube, and we'll let you know when I post more videos. Also, if you want to support me and support Team Nova, support the stream, you can support any of the sponsors, which are now, there's 2 more up there. So check all of them out. I will have the links to all of their stuff in the panels in the description below. Panels if you're Twitch, description if you're YouTube. I'm not really going to be able to talk about each of them individually. So I'm going to try to keep it as quick as possible now. Yes, Phoenix. Inklin Customs, artist. She did all the tokens for Team Nova. She's great. You should check her out. Her website's gas. Managers.com, rental service I use to play all these wacky decks for you guys. You can use the code Team Nova MTG, 15% off your first 3 months. There's a link once again to get started. Hipstersofthecoast.com, like I said, content production website that we write for. We being me and the rest of Team Nova. We write weekly What We'd plays, and we also write individual articles every week. So if you're looking to check out some sweet content, you can check out the content from Team Nova, as well as lots of other good writers. There's also podcasts and merchandise for you to pick up there as well. The End Games is a store in Charlottesville. It's a local game store. You can get singles at a discount using code TeamNovaMTG for 10% off. And yeah, it's a pretty sweet thing to do. It's a good way to support a local game store that does a lot for the community. So check them out. Introspective, you can see up there, they're a clothing line that supports Team Nova. You can use code TeamNovaMTG for 10% off. I think it's written in the comments, or I'm sorry, in the panels or whatever, but it's, I believe, 10% off the clothing there, so you should check them out. I bought some of their stuff. I really like it. It's high quality stuff, and Steve, the owner, is a great guy, so it's easy clothing line to support. And last but not least, Mage is one of our most recent sponsors, and they just released something called, I think it's just called, Mage, I don't know what it's called. It's called like stock market of Magic. I don't know. Whatever. There was a big controversy about how it's the stock market of Magic, but it wasn't actually like a stock market. The buying and selling just works like the stock market does, and it's actually pretty sweet. It's like StockX, but people like were freaking out because they thought you were like buying stock on cards and stuff like that. But I don't know. The app actually looks pretty sweet. I kind of wish something like that existed when I was like doing a lot of buying and selling at like trying to be as frugal as possible. Like I think that like that would have been something I really got into. So I'm pretty excited for it to come out. I think this is the last day to register for it. So check them out. There'll be a link in the description below. But we really appreciate Mage's support. Really appreciate all your support. And that will wrap it up.